Well, good morning, everybody. This is the morning of day 3, June 11th, on the BMT. And my buddy, No Filter, is up and about.
We're up and we're shining
We're
like
shining.
the sun.
I wish I could have got my phone out in time to hear our alarm this morning.
Oh.
This whippoorwill was just all over our campsite here. At one point, it was just right by my tent, just going crazy. It's like, okay, I'm up.
And it was loud.
It was really loud. I think whoever sent the bird to wake us up, we didn't need it, but thanks.
Yeah.
But thanks. So I had a good night, really good night. It only got down to about 61, which is really comfortable. And it's about, about 10 degrees warmer than it was the night before. Yeah. And so it worked out really well. But beautiful campsite. Again, we're at the Payne Gap little campsite in spring. And anyway, it's pretty nice.
Yeah, plenty of flat areas. Pitch your tent. Just look out for poison ivy.
Yeah, lots of poison ivy here.
There's quite a few ant colonies around there, so you just make sure you aren't, planting yourself right on top of an ant.
Yeah, they don't like that. Yeah, they might carry you away if you do that. So, well, we've got 11 miles to do today. We got 10, and then we hit a road walk for the last mile.
Yeah.
But we got some ups. Not quite as bad as yesterday, but it will probably get us sweating and heart beating.
It will, and we're going to have to carry a little bit of water. We got 4 miles. We're going to camel up, and then we got a 7-mile water carry to the end. It's just sometimes not as many options here as there is on the AT.
Yeah. So, anyways, it's been good so far. So
it's been great.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to get loaded up here and head on out, and we'll talk to y'all a little bit later.
Boom.
Joe.
Happy trails.
He's getting out of practice. I'll talk to y'all later. All right. We have made it to Dead End Mountain. I think it was Dead End, and somebody just had a run on.
They were stuttering from coming up the hill. Dead End.
Yeah, they were dead. But our first big.
If you mess with me, you're gonna be dead and then.
And then. All right, finished our first big climb of the morning. Got about 2 more big ones and a lot of little ups.
Yeah,
but, did good.
Nothing like yesterday.
No, most of them are short, which is good. So we'll take that. But again, just a beautiful morning. Can't see the sky up there, little wispy clouds, but again, we're walking through a fern forest here, and just beautiful.
Great. Another good thing is the heat wave's kind of starting up tomorrow, so we're getting out of that.
We'll be done. Yeah, we'll be done before that hits, because I can't imagine doing this any hotter than what it is. But again, we're blessed that we're in the shade for the most part.
Yeah.
So I can't argue about that. All right. Well, we're on our way to hunt for our next big mountain to climb.
Yes, we are.
All right. Talk to y'all a little bit.
Happy trails.
All right. We have made a stop for snacks and. Get some water. Got a nice little spring here. There's a actual, if you can see it here, try to zoom in a little bit, pipe that somebody's put in place. Makes it very easy to get water from it. But this looks like it's going to be our last water source till we get to the end. So we got about 7 miles to go. So we're trying to camel up, which means drinking a lot right here, and then load up a little bit, and then push on. We've got just a little bit more to do on this hill. We've got about 0.4 to get to top of our second big climb. And we've got about 3 more climbs, with one of them being another biggie. But again, should be a lot better than what it was yesterday. So, by the way, how'd you feel this morning?
I felt pretty good. Last night, before I went to sleep, I've been laying there about an hour, and I went to sit up. I didn't feel very good. But this morning, pretty well rested.
Yeah. It's amazing what Advil can do for you.
Better living through chemistry.
Yeah, exactly. The same thing. I got up the morning feeling a lot better than I did last night.
Did you do any Advil yet today?
No. I've been holding off.
I'm holding off too, just to see how things are.
Yeah. But so far so good. All right, we're gonna finish up our little snack, and we will head on our way, and we'll talk to you all a little bit later.
Happy trails.
All right, we have made it to the tower on top of Brawley Mountain. So Brawley Mountain Tower. Looks like it's still active, although, there's no way up it without, I guess they have a ladder or something that lets them get all the way up. I saw in the comments that somebody had climbed up there and said you really can't see much because of all the trees. So I'm assuming they're doing more just antenna stuff than they are any kind of fire tower type stuff. But you can imagine at some point You can see through the trees here. It looks like it would have been a great spot.
The winter might be pretty good because they're with
no
the leaves off the trees, you might have a better view. Right now, you can't see the forest for the trees.
Well, that was our third big climb of the day.
Yeah.
Now we got like a couple more little ones. So I think we've gotten the worst behind us.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad, but there was that one little steep section.
Oh, man.
Back there, I was like,
yeah, they didn't make it easy. All right, well, we're gonna take a short break here, and then we'll get moving again. Talk to y'all in a little bit.
happy trails.
All right, we have popped out of the trail, and we have about I think it's about a mile road walk we have to do here. I think if you stay on the BMT, you get about a 4-mile road walk through this section. And
Hey, they shouldn't be driving on the,
what are they driving on our trail for? One more hazard to look out for on the BMT.
Oh, Trail Angel hiker box.
Oh, how about that?
Man.
Oh, got free books. Oh, look at that. Water. Oh, isn't that cool?
I thought that was a cooler for a second.
Yeah, got some bottled water up there.
Books. I want to carry some of those.
That's pretty cool.
Bottles of water. That's
Well, thank you for whoever does this. We don't need anything right now, but that's pretty cool.
That's our first Trail Angel
Yeah.
stuff we've seen since we started.
Oh, look, you could have a seat right there.
You can even sit down.
Yeah. All right, well, we're gonna keep doing the road walk and hopefully avoid getting run over. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
We'll talk to you all in a little bit. All right, we've made it to the Shallowford Bridge. And based on the fact that nails are coming out, looks like they're in the process of building a new one over here. I think that one's gonna be pretty sturdy. I'd say this bridge is pretty old, but they're crossing the Toccoa. This is a spot where people do a lot of tubing, rafting. Have a nice simple river. All right, well, we're gonna make our way to, I believe, the store over here and get us something to drink. We'll talk to you all in a little bit. All right, this is the wrap up for
the Benton MacKaye.
3-day hike. Yeah.
So we're sitting in LJ in Codgers Brewery.
Yeah, I got the Codgers River out here. You can see that.
It's Kusawati now.
Oh, really?
Codgers and LJ meet becomes Kusawati. They still call it the Codgers.
But okay, thank you.
No, you're welcome.
Yeah. You know too much.
Yeah, I used to live here, so
Yeah. So,
great.
anyways,
hike.
yeah, great hike. I think we said it before. Really surprised that the trail was as in good a shape as it was. I really thought it was going to be one that's not been used that much, and but there was a lot of maintenance that had been going on. A lot of stuff that they had recently cut. Some blowdowns that they cut out of the way, and
a lot of fresh cut stuff.
yeah, a lot of stuff with cutting weeds down and that kind of stuff. So it was good.
Yeah, and overall the tread was good too. There were some areas, a few areas with rocks and roots and stuff like that, but for the most part, the tread was good and it made for pretty easy footing.
Yeah, it did. It did. It was a tough hike only because we haven't been hiking much lately, so a lot of uphill and stuff. Today wasn't too bad, but we still had some that had us breathing pretty hard. And, wondering if we were going to make it to the top.
I would definitely recommend it. People want to get out. It's worth. Well, I've only done one other little piece of it, but doing that section we just did, the trail's in pretty good shape. You get a couple views on the first day, and you can be at Toccoa Suspension Bridge. We got one view today. So it's not big on views, but it's very much like the Appalachian Trail.
Yeah. But if you enjoy forest walks, it was really pretty. You saw some of the shots with all the ferns and everything else. It was really nice. It was good, yeah. And weather was good for us overall. Pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. For doing a 38-mile section, you end up at a restaurant.
Yeah. Although they didn't have any adult beverages, which give us a reason to stop here. Yeah. But it was good. Good food.
I think if you go 0.4 of a mile further, which we did because that's where the car was, I think they did there.
That
It was
one
more
probably
of a
did,
full service
yeah.
restaurant.
This one was more of a
real small
store,
kind of a store
kinda,
with a
yeah.
grill.
Yeah.
Good burger though.
Yeah, it was.
Good tuna sandwich.
Yeah, enjoyed it. So that's I don't know what we're going to get a chance to do before we head out in August. I definitely got to do some things to make sure I'm ready for it, because I definitely want to be in semi decent shape to hit the trail and not be struggling.
I'm gonna do one more for sure with my cousin Reg, and we're gonna try to get you to go if your calendar allows for that. But then also some more just day hiking to Kennesaw Mountain, because if you do Kennesaw Mountain twice, over and back twice,
Yeah.
it's about 3,000 foot of ascent and about 12 miles. So it's kind of a good exertion to do. But it's in Atlanta, and in the summer.
Yeah, we were just talking about the weather. We lucked out with the weather, but it's getting hot as of this afternoon. And what'd you say, it's going to be 90 and Friday?
It's going to be 90 by Friday and then 95 on Saturday. So.
Yeah. So I haven't really looked too hard at what the weather is going to be in Quincy and what we're going to face in August going down into Bishop. Obviously, we're going to be higher elevation, so hopefully the temperatures won't be too bad. But we know last year when we were there in Oregon and then Washington, we ran into some hot spells.
We ran into some pretty good heat in August. But
yeah.
I think our elevation will tend a little higher. So
so hopefully it won't be too bad. But we'll be whining about it. Hey, it's what we do.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. All right, well, we'll wrap this up here so we can drink our beers before they get warm.
All right, happy trails.
All right, y'all take care.